2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. As Giannis Antetokounmpo celebrated his first Most Valuable Player award with the fans back in 2019, he said, "After this day, don't call me the MVP until I win it again next year." Well, guys, those words have proven prophetic as he went on to win the 2020 Maurice Podoloff MVP trophy. Kevin?
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Kyrie Irving. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And here is Irving. Pass to Harden. Outside for Durant. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. Now DiVincenzo. And there's the pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. They get it again. And another shot. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And a high-level rebounder at both ends. Giannis is dominant in pretty much every phase of the game. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
On the free throw, no good. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And here is DiVincenzo. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. In transition, here come the Nets. Griffin's shot is off. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Giannis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Durant. Lopez with the block. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Lopez with the ball. Defended by Griffin. Lopez passes to Holiday. Stolen by Harden. Here we go, one-on-one. Griffin trying to get open. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Harden. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
That's good from Durant.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here is Holiday. There's the dish to Giannis. He gets that one. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. From deep. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Forbes. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harden up top. He can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Fast break. Here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Portis. And the Bucks miss again. Nets leading by 4. Brown dishes to Harden. Great D that time from Portis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Shamet. No good from Connaughton.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Harden gets the bucket.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Portis with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. DiVincenzo. James Harden with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Inside, Claxton with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamet. DiVincenzo kicks it to Tucker. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Portis. Oh, that's blocked. And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn ahead, up by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets.
Shooting 2.
Green is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 5. First free throw is good. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Giannis passes to Forbes. Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Passes it to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one wide left.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets in the corner. Shamet with it. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
The first one falls.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green, and Harris subbed in for Landry Shamet. Both free throws good from Holiday. And here's Irving. He has 5. To the middle. And Griffin scores. The assist by Irving. And the Nets lead by 7.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Holiday looking for an opening. And the pass to Giannis. Kicks to Forbes. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Giannis. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Irving against Holiday. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. Free throw no good for Giannis. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Now Holiday following Durant's three-point attempt. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Basket counts. Irving's got 7.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Harden outside. DiVincenzo against KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Milwaukee. And on the way from Irving for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 4. And it's in there. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. Up top, DiVincenzo. Covered by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez against Griffin. Lopez, no luck. Brooklyn leading by 4. Harris kicks to KD. And good that time.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Left block shot on the way. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, and as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted its share of critics. They say he flops or travels or that he dominates the ball. Shaq, what do you think?
Listen, haters gonna hate. He's playing at an all-time great level right now. And when they're winning, dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, 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 dribble.
Well, of course, the greats are judged not by what they do in the regular season, but what they do in the postseason. So, to silence those critics, you got to get that right.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's DiVincenzo. Unloads from 13. Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
For Milwaukee, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The Nets with the lead. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, we know he's got takeover ability, and Kevin Durant is cooking right now.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Giannis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
The Bucks have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Harden the pass to KD. To the inside, Griffin. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Griffin's got 5.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo!
Holiday against Irving. Passes to Giannis. Durant with some nice D. Nets leading by 3. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And the 3-ball is good. 5 points in the game.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Giannis. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brownie's checked in for Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the paint, here's Green. Oh, my goodness! Wow! What a play!
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Middleton outside. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo, and it's Tucker atop the key. Shoots. Forbes can't get it to go. Nets leading by 5. Harden scanning the floor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. And both free throws good for James Harden. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. Forbes, the pass to Portis. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Portis.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And he makes both free throws. Nets leading by 5. Shamet the pass to Durant. Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. Brown, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Shamet with the steal. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention
than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. Middleton is doubled, and Connaughton has it in the corner. Here's Portis. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And Middleton with the block. The pass to DiVincenzo. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shamet kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double, takes a 3, knocks down the 3 ball. Shamet's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Portis. 1:06 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo the bounce pass. Middleton inside the three-point line and misses it off the right side of the rim. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Middleton outside. Knocked away. Shamet with the steal. Three-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 14. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. And there's Green. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. Bucks trail by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Harris, right side. Fires the 3. And no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. Griffin with some nice D. Nets leading by 12. Durant with a wide open look. No good on the 3. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Holiday gets the bucket.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Passes it to Green. Durant for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
KD with the bucket.
Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up, just a pretty pull-up jumper.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Timeout called the Nets.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thanks, David. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot, high post, and he nails the jumper. And the Nets lead by 12.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. DiVincenzo against Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shots good by Middleton.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now Irving. Harris outside. Ball's knocked loose, taken away by Holiday. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. On the wing, Irving. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. It's good.
And an offensive master at work. Harden has figured out every way to take advantage of a defense.
Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Durant. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 34.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
KD, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here's Durant. That one goes. Counted. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 12. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Stolen by Durant. Ahead. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
And the double up Antetokounmpo. The tray. Lopez, no luck.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Brooklyn.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for KD.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks, trailing by 17. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. On defense, Brooklyn. 17-point lead, their biggest.
Well, this to me is one of the best aspects of Teague's game. He is an exceptional catch-and-shoot guy.
Teague against Johnson. Here's Shamet. That three off the mark. And taken away by Johnson. Jordan dishes to Johnson. Lobs it up for Jordan. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Teague. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Jeff Teague is a very capable scorer from the lead guard position. He plays with a high motor. He can make shots. This guy is very good at the point.
For two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Johnson outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily